Alright, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition starts now. We are starting the post-game tonight, guys. We beat the game last night. How crazy is that? We've unlocked New Game Plus and all that, but you know what? You can't have New Game Plus without finishing New Game. We've got 20 more levels to get. We're only 84 hours in. I get the feeling we're going to hit 100 before we're done. We've got 20 levels to get. We've got affinities to max. We've got arts to level up. We've got skill branches to learn and skills to finish. We've got unique monsters to track down to get all of our affinity coins. We've got Colony 6 to finish, and Lord knows how many quests, and then we have the super bosses. That's a lot of work to do. Oh, let's not forget Heart to Hearts. We've got those to do. We certainly have beaten the game, but we also certainly have quite a lot still to do. And all of this needs to be done before I'm going to move on and play the new epilogue that they added. So let's get our party started. Alright, so we need Fiora and Dunban. Let's get this one knocked out. It's horrible to think of what the Mechon did to Colony 6. Yes, the devastation here was far worse than Colony 9. There were two things we had they didn't, Shulk and the Monado. Yes, not that their defense force was anything to sneeze at, but in the end, the Mechon just overwhelmed them. It makes me sad. So many lives lost, and Charlotte lost someone so close to her. Many lives were sacrificed, more than could ever be justified. Even now that I know the reasons behind the Mecon's actions, everyone here just wanted to protect the people they loved. They didn't deserve this. To protect those we love, we often must sacrifice everything. It must have been really tough. The Colony 9 attack is so vivid in my mind. I mean, it's where you died, right, Fiora? I could hear Shulk scream as the metal-faced Mechon attacked me. Shulk was a wreck after that. I'd never seen the boy so distraught. He wanted to commit genocide. I'd imagine that's how the people of Colony 6 felt. I made up my mind after that. I decided I'd never endanger myself so thoughtlessly again. I should hope so, too, Fiora. I won't forget his cries, and I don't wish to hear them again. I'll be more careful in the future. That's my promise to you, Dunban. I won't throw my life away. I'll hold you to that promise. We'd all miss you too much if you're gone. Me, Shulk, Rhyme. I know. That was a silly thing to do. No matter how tough the battle is, how scary it gets, we all need to stick together. Yes, that is the only way. Okay, I think it's time we were getting back to the others. They might be getting worried. After what happened, I bet Shulk is afraid to let me out of his sight. Come on, Dunban, let's hurry it up. I promise you, Fiora, I'll never let you come to such harm again. Alright. There's another one over here, too. We do not have enough affinity with Charlotte. Alright, so we need to head to the north. Because there is a quest up here, which my viewers told me I should do first tonight. So, let me get right on that. Let's check this shop. Is this shop? We checked the shop before, right? This is the Nopon merchant from, like, forever ago. Yeah. Oh wow, they sell rank 2 Mechanis, Machina parts now. For Fiora. I mean, this is definitely an upgraded inventory, at least. It's not something she wants, but, like... Anyways, the important thing is they don't have any new manuals, so... That's what I care about the most at the moment. At some point, maybe we'll try and get all the different types of gear. Oh, I'm not 100% on that, honestly. Not as important to me. We've already got a lot on our plate. You know, we probably want to get I want to get some speed gems. Let's see. Be a support gem probably. What are they called? No. Field gem. Yeah, quick step 5. We'll take that. What does quick step max out at, I wonder? Let's see. 25. All right, you know what? We'll keep. We'll keep that one spike defense on him. 20 is close enough to max. That 20% increased movement, you know, you feel it. Oh, what do we have here? Melancholy Tyrea. You found a collapsed high Inti outside Colony 6. There must have been a reason she was on the lower levels. Carry her to Junks for medical treatment.
Who's this? Ain't she the one who attacked us in the capital?
Yeah.
You...
Tyrea! What are you doing here? You're hurt.
Do not touch me, vile girl.
Watch it! Oh.
Tyrea, what happened?
Is she dead?
No. It looks like she just passed out. Let's get her to the infirmary. Rhine!
Come on, why me?
Please.
Hey Claire, welcome back to the
Is she
stream.
okay?
Her injuries aren't severe. When the Bionis awoke, the ether flow around the colony became unstable. Maybe that's why she lost consciousness.
No, that's not what I meant.
You mean, why didn't she become a Telethia?
Precisely.
For pure-blooded High Entia to become Telethia, the ether energy surrounding the Bionis has to be above a certain level. Luckily, the level of ether energy here is not as high as on the upper regions of Bionis. That may be what kept her safe. Or perhaps...
Or maybe she's not full-blooded.
Perhaps what?
Which is
No,
ironic.
it's nothing.
Something about this makes me feel uneasy.
I know what you mean. We'll have to keep an eye on her recovery.
Why does she hate you so much, Melia? You're both High Entia. Is being pure-blooded really that important?
Tyrea's birth mother is most likely my stepmother. You don't mean Umea? Yes. I heard about it from Callian after I returned from the tomb. Mother was the leader of the Inquisitors, a secretive organization operating in the shadows of the Imperial household. The group plotted to maintain the Imperial bloodline through a clandestine ritual. A ritual where Tyrea was conceived.
And she was secretly raised as an Inquisitor assassin. Hold on a sec. Are you saying that Tyrea is Callian's half-sister?
That's right. Then isn't she in the same position as you? Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
Tyrea! You're awake!
I had more right to the throne than she ever did. Were it not for the consort system that has so polluted the pride of our people, it would have been me, a pure-blooded High Entia who would build the future of our people. But you are a hypocrite, just like me. If we are honest, what is the difference? You too would take the lives of your own people to protect your bloodline. Melia, you too are nothing but an assassin.
You're wrong.
I don't buy that for a second.
Rhine!
Pride of your people? How about you're jealous of Melia?
Do you really think I would be jealous of her?
Ain't ya? You're envious of her, right? Of how she lives her life. You just want everyone to feel sorry for you for being in the shadows all your life.
How dare you? No one speaks to me like that.
I'm saying that you'll never have a life like Melia's. You don't have the faintest idea why Melia's been fighting. Even if you'd been born in her place, the Emperor still would have chosen her as his successor. Succeeding the Imperial line ain't all about blood. It's about taking on the will to do whatever it takes for your land, for your people, when the time comes. That's what makes Melia different from you.
How dare you!
Both of you, stop this! This is no time for pointless bickering.
He's right. We survivors shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Right, time's up. I want the room cleared out.
Yeah, okay.
And you need to calm down and get some rest.
Ugh.
Hey, Zuna K, hey, Minus. Welcome back to the stream, guys. Wow, a side quest with voice acting. It must be important. It's the only one with voice acting.
Me. Envious. I only think of my people.
We're finally coming back to that drop
What is
subplot
that?
with the stepmother trying to get in Melia's way of from the throne. But with the half-sister instead of the mom. Oh. Oh, is the mom the Telethia? Take the throne! I'm calling it. That's the mom, right? We're gonna find out that she's actually part Homs too, and that's why she didn't change.
What's going on?
Look, over there. The colony.
Holy crap.
Telethia!
Guys, she's gone.
Tyrea, you mean? Could that Telethia be her?
No. At least, I'm fairly certain.
What?
There's no time now. We must pursue it.
Alright. Zuna K says Tyrea's part of the game was originally supposed to be bigger. Interesting. I can see that. I felt like there was that subplot got kind of cut there, and now it's kind of cutting back a little bit. I can totally see that. Claire asks what the difference is between the definitive edition and the standard edition. Well, the first obvious one is the graphics. The original was a Wii game, so it didn't look this good. And to my knowledge, yeah, there's a lot of quality of life improvements. I think like the quest tracking is improved. There's a whole nother epilogue added at the end. There's new challenge, like time attack stuff. But I haven't played the original, so I don't know any like smaller changes that might exist. I think in the original, instead of being able to go into the quest log and like, let's see, what is the quest for this? Melancholia. Instead of being able to come in here and do this, and then like getting a line on your thing, which I'm not going to get it right now because this doesn't actually go here. But I think you just put like a little arrow on up on the top of the screen that pointed, didn't it? I'm not sure. Nice. Where do we need to go with this? Machna. Alright. The arrow only ever pointed to the main quest. Gotcha. Okay. Looks like we're going back over here. Okay.
It must be Tyrea after all.
It's gotta be her
What do
mom.
we do? Do we have to fight her?
There's no time to think about it. Ready yourselves.
Oh, the NPC tracking was added? Yeah, that's nice.
I'm feeling it.
One, two,
Born in a world of strife. Against the odds. Take this. We choose to fight. Blossom die.
got a double blade.
I'm on.
I got Fiora instead of
Yeah, I feel it.
instead of my healer bro. We don't got Ricky. I forgot to put Fiora in the party. Ooh, a rank 9. I can't shield that.
Hey, Fiora, we've got to hurry.
Okay, Shulk. Got it.
Don't do it yet.
Felt that, huh?
Done bad.
You did it.
Yeah, nice going.
Leave this to me.
Double blade.
This is the Monado's power. Let's go.
Tail slash.
The armor went up.
Electric gutbuster.
Split edge.
The time has come. Prepare for a chain attack. Our time is
Oh,
coming.
Fiora dragged the aggro.
I'm feeling okay. Here we go.
Take this.
Done bad.
Aha. Tail slash. Fiora.
My turn. Double wind. Your history. Hang on. We're not finished.
Got it. Yeah. It's not over yet.
Aha. Worldly slash. You cannot escape.
Alrighty.
I use her ultimate. Let's see what this does.
Just a little more.
Ah, pretty
Keep
better.
at it.
We've
Oh,
almost
I hit
got
the
him.
button. Oh, whatever.
That was great, guys.
Perfect.
Electric gutbuster.
We can definitely do this.
I really like our vibe.
Me too, Fiora.
Everything's
Electric gutbuster.
Ultimate Cannon 9.
I can't take.
Shelby.
Stay strong.
Double blade.
Everyone, feel the flow of battle.
I will, Dunban.
All right, seized our future.
Shulk, I must.
I know.
Stop!
Tyrea! You're safe.
You do realize that Telethia is Umea.
Hold it.
Umea.
I was pursuing Umea. Even though she knew it was her fate to transform, she remained faithful to the Bionis.
But why? Didn't she feel betrayed?
Everyone has their own beliefs, and what they believe is their own choice. Umea adhered to her path. I pursued her so that I could fulfill her final wish.
Her final wish.
Umea was imprisoned within the Tower of Investigation. She told me that after she transformed into a Telethia, I was to destroy her as quickly as possible. She wished to sacrifice herself to the Bionis. At least, that is what I believed at first. But I now understand Umea's true desire. That is why I must...
This is my responsibility.
Melia, why?
Father entrusted me with the Empire and its people. What I believe in is the will of those struggling to survive. I have to fight if I am to convey this to the next generation. Besides, Umea is your birth mother. There is no need for you to carry out such an unpleasant task.
Is the same not true of you? You may not be of her blood, but you still think of her as your...
This is a duty that my father and brother conferred upon me.
Melia.
Tyrea, I believe you and I are alike.
Alike? Never, vile girl. My gratitude for assisting Umea. I mean, Mother.
Wait, they can fly with those? Have I just not noticed that all game? I didn't actually realize that they can fly.
Is she going to be okay on her own?
She'll be alright. We and Tyrea share the same goal. Our paths are sure to meet again.
Yeah, you're right. Melia, what did you mean just now? When you said you and Tyrea are alike?
Tyrea must be half Huns, just like me.
What? But the wings on her head.
Not all half-blooded high Entia have small wings, only the majority. Some are indistinguishable from pure-blooded high Entia. Dominant and recessive inheritance. I've studied this.
So that's why.
Melia, do you think Yumea knew this would happen?
Perhaps. Actually, she had to have known. At least, that's what I believe.
She was her mother after all. She must have been aware.
Yes.
Alright. Empress Staff and Autotech Stealth 6. Let's check out this staff. Meh. Well, we're not using that one. So, that's one quest done. Any quests out here while we're here? I didn't know if the Nopon Sage was going to have one. We should check at a different time of day. I have a feeling... Didn't he say to come back later? Let me head up here. I'll check this out. Yeah, unbeatable is what? You stay at 1 health after dying? I'd rather just not die. How about that? What is with the effect going on there? Like, look like how Shulk is like sort of shimmering. So it's the like, you see what I mean? Like, it's like an after image of him is rotating around him, sort of. Is that his armor doing that? Melia was doing that too during the cutscene. Ooh, it's trippy. Oh, it's a heat wave. Oh, okay. Well, it's about to go away because I am changing the time. Noon, as usual when the sage showed up. And there he is! It appears that the time has come for the final test, but it is fitting that this test be undertaken by a Nopon. Oh, is it for Ricky? Oh, hell yeah. So you are here at last, our Heropon. But you are not yet a true Heropon. Ricky, real Heropon for this year. Like, Ricky helped kill a god. I think he's the Heropon, man. Of that I am aware. And you are merely this year's Heropon, not a true Heropon. What difference? There has only ever been one Heropon of whom I have approved. You, Ricky, would be the second. Wow. Ricky, really that good? If you pass the final test. What Ricky have to do for last test? An opponent against which I fought long ago. It is called Unreliable Renzo. Defeat this foe and show me your courage. Did I say me twice? Show me. So Great Magna Falls. And defeat Unreliable Renzo during the day. Wonder what level Unreliable Renzo is. He dwells near a small island below here. I mean, theoretically, it's just like ready to go, right? I'm not trying to trade with you. Oh, I'm not. Go away. Okay, out there. Yep. Shimmering Forte comes out of this weather? Is that one of the named, one of the unique monsters? Once we get some of the preliminary stuff done, we are going to start working on getting rid of all the unique monsters. I'm thinking maybe we do it like a zone at a time. Like I get a list of all the Colony 9 unique monsters and we check off each one, make sure we killed them. And then we do like the Bionis Leg unique monsters, check off each one, make sure we killed them, you know? Try and do it by what level the highest one is. Because like obviously, if I went to Tephra Cave right now, it's got all these like high level 90 plus monsters and I can't beat them, right? This quest is needed for Replica Monado 2. Ooh, okay. Just killed Alexos' Rain in Colony 6. Oh, here's the monster. Let's see. He's level 96. We're doing this one later. That was a wasted swim, guys. We didn't need to do that swim. That is not something we're doing at the moment. Alright. Where to next? Aerith or Satoral? Okay. Sure. What is this here? The quest I have out there? Let's try Satoral Marsh. See how it's looking nowadays. Any obvious quests? Yes. There's some quests down here. Let's go grab those. Oh, what was this one? Nope. We're not good enough friends yet.
What is it?
I am a refugee. I was at Silent Obelisk in the thick fog looking for food recently. While I was there, I came across a terrifyingly ferocious beast. It did not see me because the thick fog obscured its vision, but I cannot go out and look for food as long as it's around. Alright. Veteran Yozel. Great, you'll do it? I'm getting very short on food. I really need your help. Can you tell me when you have killed it? Thank you.
Hey.
Oh, it's you. I know that I can rely on you. I'm sure you'll be able to help. Forgive me, but won't you hear out my request? I truly don't know what to do. This is crisis, yes? Well, Ricky, it definitely is a problem at any rate. Why did this have to happen? Galvin transformed into a Telethia right in front of me. But he was still himself inside. He flew off without attacking. But I just keep thinking about it. Galvin was such a kind man. I can't bear to think that he could be attacking people right now. So I have something terrible to ask of you. I want you to help me save Galvin. The only thing is, I don't know where he went after he flew away. Perhaps there's someone who's seen him? Could you ask around? Alright, so we gotta ask the people in Frontier Village and someone in the marsh. Alright. It'd be best to ask around here in the... Okay. People who knew Galvin best were in the evac ships headed there. Alright. Okay.